expansion, putting some gems here. The income tab showing the players are even in terms of harvester, but in income the Terran player is actually ahead because he has the mules and he has this expansion that is running for quite a long time now. On the production tab, we are seeing that they are continuing their build. I think that HuK should transition into a build that contains charge, so make Twilight Council and research charge for his zealot. This way he can reach the infantries even easier. And also maybe even expand onto Templar Archive, which is very effective against Terran infantries and medivacs, as it can storm and feedback the energy on the medivacs. It is better choices than this pure early game infantry, I think. But now Joe is going to move out toward the base using stim packs, but the force field are going to block him off from the rest of his army. His medivacs are going to get focused down by the stalkers, but now maybe only stalkers left in his army. Thanks to the separation of the armies from the force field, he was able to whittle down the troops of the Terran army very slowly. Now teleporting more Zealot in to clean up duty, forcing Joe to fall back. I don't know if this was a good idea for him to attack. I mean, he has not secured any expansions while he was doing that. It was just army versus army, and I think in the long run Joe actually lost more army than HuK. So I kind of believe that HuK now is in a commanding position of this game. But look at this, Joe is now loading onto his medivacs, maybe going to try to get a drop, maneuvering around the map toward the main base actually of his opponent. He's doing this so that his opponent cannot spot him from the Xelnaga tower. And here we go, the medivacs going to get over that gorge, that river, and going to drop some very menacing forces as HuK's troops are moving out, so not able to defend. About now HuK is going to spot this, but it is already almost too late. All the forces are going to be dropped and going to destroy all of the probes at this main expansion. HuK has to run away from these marauders and marines. He's teleporting now his armies and bringing them back. But the damage has been dealt. I mean, for this price, what was it? 3 marauder and 2 marine, I think. Not sure exactly how much, but for this price it was well worth all the economic damage that HuK was able to inflict on Joe was able to inflict on HuK. HuK now taking charge for his Zealot, as was predicted for more effective use of charging the Zealot, which will allow him to reach his enemy infantries first, since Terran infantries are ranged using guns like fucking Coward. Also getting Templar Archive, which is going to make him able to storm. He needs to defend his base while he's getting Templar Archive, because it is a technology that you must invest in quite heavily, because the Templar cost a lot of gas to make, 150 gas for 50 mineral only, and also they must regenerate their energy enough to be able to use Psystorm, which in itself, Psystorm you must research, as he's doing now. He's researching Psystorm. But Joe might be preparing for another drop. I think now his opponent HuK is kind of relatively ready for this. Also, he spots this from the watchtower. But he does not pull back his forces. Yeah, now he does, but a bit too late for HuK. Player of this caliber should have done maybe a bit quicker. However, Joe now is moving out the remainder of his forces toward the army of HuK. This was only a diversion. Oh my god, great force field placement by HuK, as Joe is going to lose a lot of his army to the Protoss player. Oh my god, I think Joe is attacking all the time in these worst positions of all, getting completely obliterated by HuK's great use of force field. However, he has managed to get 3 marines inside of the mineral line, which was charged in this medivac. While HuK must take care of this marauder and marauder army, his economy line is getting really disturbed by these 3 marines. All the probe have been destroyed from the minerals. This must hurt him very much. Now only is HuK pulling back his army to deal with this threat. I mean, wow, Joe making very good use of diversions with Medivacs attacking from his front, and even though he lost a lot of forces, he was able to take out all the probes of HuK. Now, oh my god, look at this income tab. I had not realized this from before. HuK is only at 10 harvesters, while his opponent Joe at 52. HuK needs to do something happen. He is storming the infantries of Joe at the entry of his base. All of Joe's armies are going to get destroyed by these storms, and Archon warping in from the Templar. But now Joe is going to bring in the rest of his army, which is consisting of Marine and Marauder, that is +1 upgrade, and also the little cars of the Terran. I remember Hellions. Wow, I mean, Joe now is playing really well, even though he, you know, he's really even against the odds, you know, against the odds of HuK being the favored player, he is able to keep his calm and very nice control of him for being able to maneuver around the map this well and reducing the economy of his opponent. I feel now it is safe for him to take an expansion. Yeah, he's flying off this command center that was from his main over to the natural next to his base, while he's probably preparing for an attack. As we see, he probably was trying to get up this ramp but was blocked off by these two force fields. But I mean, look at the forces of HuK, so measly forces. Only, you know, he's going to be able to place two storm, but what use is that? His Stalker now getting high ground advantage, but Joe sees this also since he has a Medivac and going to run into HuK's base. I really don't know what HuK can do at this point. His opponent has control of the economy, he has control of the army, he has control of everything. And since HuK failed that last attack, he's really far behind. I don't know if he's going to be able. Oh my god, even more forces going from the north, getting stormed, but I mean, that doesn't matter. Joe doesn't give a shit. He's just obliterating the Protoss alien armies, who desperately trying to hold on to this yeah, calling GG now as he ends this game. Wow, I'm really amazed at the control of SJO being able to use the maximum potentials of Terran mobilities, using Medivacs, dropping in both the natural and the main base of HuK. I mean, even though HuK was only on 2 bases, you know, this one and the one that was protected initially by the rocks, he was really able, his opponent, to maneuver around only 2 bases, abusing the immobility of the Protoss forces. Well, the Protoss, he was not really able to push inside this base, even though he could crack these rocks. Joe was really well defending his ramp. So wow, great game. I'm really looking forward to casting more games of Joe, SJO and HuK. SJO, as I have already done in the past, and HuK. Maybe now I have casted European players and this one was the American server. Perhaps I'm going to try to get hands on Korean replay. Korean is very high level. However, it's very difficult to get hands on their replay because it is seen as quite bad manners to publish replay of your opponents. So, you know, I will see if I can get hands on some sneaky leaks. So that's that. Thank you very much for watching, guys. SquidSC, seeing you until next time, guys. Bye bye.